So there you go, Manaki. You have some rooting out to do.
Alright, I am back.
It doesn't say when you actually open up the page, only when you look at the URL.
Mm-hmm. Alright, are we ready to continue?
I'm good.
I am, certainly.
I'll just fix my token while we go.
Excellent. Well, let's return then to the fantastic meeting between Tamar, even the stone listens, and Tristan.
Who's typing?
Grimith, most likely.
Probably Grimith.
That sounds like Grimith.
Which is good.
Yes, a rare moment when I don't mute myself. Oh well. Bonus content.
Indeed.
Yes, the distinctive sound of Grimith typing. You know it so well, Sheep.
Yeah, so where were we?
I think slightly at the dock area, I think.
Oh yes, the dock. Yes, and the river, the Snabbenflod.
How do you spell that?
Like it sounds, of course.
I see.
I wonder what kind of things are in the lake.
That sounds like Dutch.
Mm. Well, he continues.
About the lake?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yes, we created the lake. It's one of our greater achievements, I would say. He smiles. Excuse me. It is used to fish and to house the the fishing schools, or the what do you call that? Basically, the fishing industry, although industry is not the correct word. But yeah, basically they fish from the lake.
As opposed to fishing from land.
Exactly.
I am curious. With an artificial lake, how much wildlife could be in such a lake?
He smiles. Oh, we have planted it with the different fish, cave fish and such we have found all over this place. It is quite well stocked, I assure you. He winks.
So is this the only place there are wildlife in the water?
In the Upper Aether? No, I should think not. There's a lot of wildlife up here, you know that surely.
Well, she didn't know about the fake lake.
Fake lake.
Fake lake! Why did Zakari take my god's place? Let's have a look at the map. So this is where we came in, and what is this? Where does this lead?
I can point again.
I'm still pointing.
Oh, well, that's the great southern entrance. It is the main entrance to Festivault.
Okay, wait. Oh, right. I see that on a map. What is this up here?
That is the Gallery of the Gods he spoke of, where the murals and the statues and the myriad of colors commemorating the gnome victory over Duergar.
Is everyone allowed to go and look?
It is usually reserved for, ceremonies or introspections and things like that. But since you are the honored guests of the Lord Gurney, you're pretty sure you can go and take a look.
Was that the Lord's house right below them, I assume?
Yes. That is the Hall of the Lord.
Oh, that's where we were?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So what's this area?
Oh, yes. That area, Tamar explains, well, that area is for the well-to-do, the well-off live up there on the hill. Usually successful traders or tradesmen who are have enough resources to actually afford a living space up there. It is the Lord's Rise.
So, this is where those with money live. Where does everyone else live?
Around here, of course, the Stonecutters live in Stonecutters Row, and the other people of Festivault live in the other houses.
Like down here, you said.
Yes.
And this is the huge town square.
Huge town square.
Is
Why
there
is
anything different?
Is there some... For some reason... Is there a reason why the town square is so huge?
It's drugs. Not really. We like it. We like it big. It's festive.
Well, kind of hoping that there will be something... Like, oh, and at that day we have a huge... dragon tap dancing there.
Nope, no
Tap
tap dancing
dancing
dragons. No.
I think that's a reaction from both him and his sibling.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Well, that's not something she said. That was out of character.
I have a sovereign dragon there. He looks friendly.
Who?
The sovereign dragon. Hey,
Oh.
kids! And then he, starts
Are the house on this side different?
dancing around. The house on...
Yeah, this side of the river.
No, they're normal houses.
I think we have pretty much...
This is the middle of town. Most of the sort of grain and flour comes from this place.
I actually think we have it quite mapped out.
I mean, we're missing some things, but there's some things we can't really ask about being suspicious.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was kind of hoping to ask him about...
Yeah, we can't just say, "Where'd you store your weaponry?" Then we can't
Well-
do it.
Well, even Trislin knows that's kind of stupid to ask that.
Where do you store your candy?
Oh, how do
I'm
you
saying,
get
where
you-
can you buy candy would actually be a decent question.
Yeah, where do you buy candy?
He blinks. Candy? I am not sure what that is, my lady, but the market square is, I'm sure, can help you out.
He called me my lady. She does a kind of squeaking.
Squeals with your...
A sigh can be heard from this side.
At least didn't think it was you who was squealing. That would have been funny.
I can't honestly tell the difference between the ladies and the men. In your race, there's no beard, you know. It's confusing to me.
Oh. Well, she points at Rain. That's my brother, Rain, and that's my brother, Zyn. And this is Vytharia, she points at the Eidolon.
Yes, the horrific hellhound that snarls behind her. Yes, he looks...
You can technically speak if it wanted to.
He looks
No.
friendly.
Well, yes,
I
he's
disconnected.
Yes, you did.
Internet cut off.
that's a bad sheep.
Bad sheep.
Hmm.
He goes, yes, he's very friendly. He's been with me ever since I was basically born. She smiles.
I'm trying to imagine Sakari doing like a really innocent look.
He seems to mumble something to himself in Gnomish, and some of the other gnomes sort of snicker.
What? She,
No,
she,
no, nothing at all.
She looks a little confused at him.
I wish I knew Brahmin languages.
Oh, no, not at all. Pardon me. Was there anything else?
What were you... when we came in, everyone looked very interested. What was... Were you telling a story, or...
He quirks an eyebrow. No, Lady Drow, we were interested because we don't see much of your kind here, and certainly not at the Broken Chisel.
No. When we came in and before y'all saw us, they were looking at you with great wisdom and...
It's because I possess great wisdom. He laughs. Cough.
Are you alright?
Wheeze. I'm all right. Don't you worry your pretty little head over me, Lady Drow.
Oh, he said I was pretty. She didn't say that, but she's happy nevertheless.
He said that looking looking at Rae'nkalar.
Oh god.
He is yummy. He is.
Is there any other notable buildings in town? Establishments?
Oh, that we may should visit while we're here.
None I think I would be interested in now. He sort of looks around, and with that, I think this little conversation is over. I have work to attend to, and he sort of gets up from his chair and takes up his pickaxe.
Tristan gives him a bow and says, "Thanks for your time."
He nods.
And they walk out. Let's go, bro.
I bet the moment we step outside, they're just like, oh.
You immediately hear the conversation, presuming Gnomish inside.
I wish I knew Gnomish. Wish I do.
So do I. I know a lot of weird languages.
I feel we should investigate up here.
Okay, so the Lords arise.
Up we go.
Yep. Okay. Thought my token disappeared again.
What do we see in the Lord's Rise?
Yes, what do you see?
You're the DM. Paint us a picture.
Hang on.
Is it fabulous?
Use your
It is.
words. Consult the book if necessary.
Exactly. Let's find some damn flavor text.
Flavor text. Tastes delicious.
Exactly. No, the rise is indeed very beautiful. Many of these houses are carved in quite interesting geometric shapes. To be sure, the Sverfneblin have indeed a great skill at working the marble. The Snabbenflod River runs through here quite viciously. And you do note that falling into that would be rather hazardous. You are not actually sure you would be able to get out if you fall into that river. Most likely, you will be just swept along and either, thrown into the lake, or, much worse, thrown into the chasm that is the sort of main drainage of the river. Up here, many of the houses seems to be also made by some of that material that Tamar mentioned, making the several of the houses sort of shift in color, ochre, iridian, blue, purples, making it sort of shine and glitter in the dim light here. Many of the houses seems to have some sort of light inside, possibly from a cooking fire, and you see sort of smoke trailing out from, and a definite sort of smell of like mushroom and fish all over the place. You do also notice that there seems to be some sort of gathering place over here, this little sort of mini town square. You also notice that this building over here seems to be guarded. The first building you have seen actually to be properly guarded.
Does it look in any way different from the normal buildings?
It does look different in that it seems to be built for defense rather than ornamentation.
So there are guards outside?
Yes.
Tristan will walk over and ask about the house.
Explain!
Explain.
Guard outside looks quite worried when Trislan and the gang approaches, and you see him grip for his weapon.
Of course, none of us having weapons drawn, so he should feel okay.
Trislan puts her hands up. Oh, sorry, I didn't know I wasn't allowed to approach.
No, this building is off limits. You cannot approach.
What building is it?
He seems to be on his way to answer, but then clamps down.
Okay, I'll just go. Sorry for startling you.
Can I get any clues what the buildings are from like examining it as we walk away?
Can make a perception check.
Perception.
What?
It's a building.
God damn it! I rolled a 3.
I'm gonna try to. I have
On the map
nothing to
for
lose.
the place where we met with it, the
Oh,
Gurney.
Good person.
Yes.
Where did Gurney live?
The Hall of the Lord up here.
Oh, alright, sure.
So
never
Aiden,
mind.
so with Aiden number, that's technically a 13.
It is a building that seems to be important enough to guard. The doors seems to be very sturdy indeed. And you do notice that that the soldiers stand away from the doors as if, steering clear of them.
You crazy kids, and you're not taking 10 with checks. Oh, that's adorable.
You also notice that there are no real windows at the building. It seems to be the only entrance is that door.
If we take 10, we have to wait there, don't we?
Taking 10 seems silly.
Yeah, especially when they're actually standing there with the weapons ready.
We'll take 10 to take extra time, just she's not pressed for time.
Yeah.
Still seems silly.
So how sturdy is the building looking?
Very.
Does it have windows?
Nope.
Prison storage?
Do I know anything else about it?
You would guess from this way of building it that it would just sustain a minor siege, possibly. And what is kept inside is probably quite important.
These details will be very subtly said in Elven, quite quietly to people as we... What's the way? Away. So, we've got a mini town square over here if you wish to go see that.
I kind of want to find the can shop.
We'll find that straight afterwards if you wish.
Okay.
We'll search the town, high and low for it.
I already left.
Running through the town screaming, "Where's the candy?"
Candy.
So, the end.
Yes. The mini square seems to be a sort of commemorating with a statue, some sort of gnomish hero, you would guess. He is standing triumphantly over a pile of dead and slain dwergar. In one hand, he wields a sword that seems to be sort of, gently shimmering in the dim light of the cavern, and in the other hand, he holds a hammer and a chisel, sort of, stretching out the sword and taking a step over the corpses as if to, claim victory and build a new future. There is a plaque, but it is scribbled in gnome.
Oh, not made for tourism.
Is there any people around?
Not really. There are a few in the houses, and you get the looks of fear.
I doubt if we knock on a door that they're gonna take us kindly.
No, I was hoping there'd be more possibly just some people out, not going to someone's house and hello.
It seems like when you approach, many hide.
Let's see. We've only got a hellhound with us.
What? I don't think it's a hound. It's a hound.
It must definitely be. Why are you hiding from us? I mean, we haven't done anything wrong.
Because we look like 3 women.
I've never got evil laughing yet.
Get evil laugh Freddy.
The carry doesn't snore all the time. And there isn't fire behind him all the time.
Yes, some.
Only on the weekends.
Exactly.
Yes.
When he dances.
Okay, so there is no...
Inferno.
There's no way that we can find someone to talk about the statue.
Well, there's no way. There's always a way, but no one seems willing to talk to you. And when you approach, like everyone just runs away, very frightened, or closes the doors or the windows or whatever they have to hide behind.
If you see someone running away, you could try to command them to stop and see what happens.
I mean, really, it's important
No.
to keep in mind here that we are an evil race that's part of an evil race that has done horribly unspeakable and unthinkable things, and these folks have every right and reason to distrust us and be terrified of us. It's not like we're a group of, say, dwarves just milling about in here, just trying to explore and be merry. We're bad people.
It's not like we don't know that. We just... Well, there's at least been one who wasn't extremely afraid. I don't know where Manaki, why Jonas saw these characters.
Oh well. If no one's
Never mind. Let's go.
to the candy.
Yes.
Ooh, the candy.
So we enter the market.
We clearly are the most evil of races.
Clearly.
You're just following Trislin. It's just
Zyn, get on my sister's good side. We need to make sure we're looking symmetrical.
Yes, clearly. The market is, not the most splendid one you've seen, but at least there are some comings and goings here. And you're looking for candy, you say?
Is there any of those exotic treats?
Let's see here. Well, you don't really find any of the hard candy. You find a bottle, like a clay jug, containing something rare and exotic from the surface, you are told, by a very scared but also sort of eager and quite greedy gnome merchant.
Can I do a diplomacy to see? No, that will be a sense motive. I doubt I have that. I don't. But my
Well, everyone has it, just you might not be good at it.
Zakari has it, and I don't know why. I'm like,
gave
this
it to
sense
him.
motive against it. No, I didn't. He just.
Well,
I guess.
so how do we know? Yeah, what do we think about this?
There we go. Oh my god.
Zakari glares at the shopkeeper, who starts sweating profusely.
So I can whisper and remember in languages.
And Zakari tells you then in the whisper that he seems to be telling the truth, and he's probably too scared to try to actually lie to you.
So Jocelyn looks at Zakari and nods.
It is a rare kind of sticky fluid from the surface. He nods. It is called maple syrup.
Oh my god.
Incredibly rare and difficult to acquire, and yours, my lady, for only 15 gold.
I was thinking the same
15
thing.
gold? She's
What
not
the quantity are we talking about?
How much is there in that bottle for 15
I know the
gold?
price is inflated since we're underground, but
How many pigs are that?
It's a jar of maple syrup. So what is this, like half pound?
What's that in kilo?
I don't want to try working it out.
That better be a
It's not a lot.
Then it does.
1 pound is 3 kilo? Or is it the other way around?
I think it's the other way around.
Oh, then it's not a lot. Like 200 gram?
1 LG in...
Considering a map is 3 pounds.
Yeah, it's basically like 150 grams of maple syrup.
Beatrix looked a little.
Beatrix.
It's like a
Sorry.
Beatrix. It's
Could have
like
been Beatrix.
it's like a small jar of jam.
Huh.
I mean, it's very rare.
Well, my
It's quite
thought was
exotic.
that if she did buy it, she would just put it on all her food and eat it like that. Fish, maple syrup.
Good.
Beatrix gave him a nervous smile and says,
It's a large bottle of jam. It's like 500
500 pounds.
500 grams, basically. So it's half a kilo
That's a lot.
maple syrup. I think
Yep.
if I'm not completely dead in the head, but
No,